Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We're in Traverse City, more specifically at the Great Lakes Children's Museum, joined by one of their directors, Lisa Point.
Hi, thanks so much for coming out.
Okay, explain to everyone what you do here.
Well, I'm in charge of the development and events and fundraising. And so basically, I talk about the museum to whoever will listen because it's such a cool place and I love telling people about it.
All right, there are a lot of things going on, and we're going to get to some events and things that go on regularly, but the last time I was here looks a lot different than it does now because you've changed some things. Matter of fact, it's a big change. So kind of go over what's happening here.
It would be less to talk about what we haven't changed. In the last 2 years, 2.5 years, we've pretty much completely overhauled this entire museum, and we have plans that continue to do so. You know, we try to keep it fresh while keeping a lot of the continuity as well, because children do need the continuity, but parents also need to be wanting to come here because they're the ones who are going to bring their kids, so they want it a little bit fresh too. So we've done things such as move this toddler section right behind me is actually, now it's an enclosed toddler section where it used to be just kind of open, and then we found that toddlers were crawling away and doing things, and the older kids would come and, you know, beat them with the fish and whatnot, which is great for the older kids, but now they can be in there with their parents, interacting with them and working on their fine motor skills and their large motor skills, working with the balls and the shapes and things.
Right.
And then the older kids aren't really, you know, bothering them. And also there's a 4-screen TV in there where if the parent does have some older children, she can be working with the small child and then keeping an eye on the older children from the other view.
Very nice. Now, I did notice walking in, you have a bridge out there, and that's also new.
Yes, that's amazing. It was that Elmer's Asphalt put that in for us earlier this year, and it's a mini Mackinac Bridge, and no one else has one except for us. So it also, you know, sometimes when you're driving up our coast, you're looking at the water, and we wanted people to look at the Children's Museum. So now this is maybe a little more eye-catching, along with the mural that's behind it that was painted by students from Interlochen. So we've really had so much community involvement. In fact, the lighthouse is undergoing a major renovation right now, and we're working with the Maritime Heritage Alliance, which is also another co-partner on this Discovery Center area. And what we're doing with the lighthouse is upgrading it and also making it more historically accurate. So in the lighthouse before, there were things like artichokes to eat. And what we're doing now is we decided, hey, those people in northern Michigan wouldn't actually have grown artichokes to eat. They would have actually eaten chickens. So we're adding a chicken coop that the kids can play with. And Maritime Heritage Alliance is building those things for us, has donated their time. And so it's a community effort.
That's interesting because as my phone goes off here, this is, you know, a little something we have to deal with here. Oh, hold on, there we go. Chicken coops and lighthouses. This is something I never knew.
Yes, well, I mean, if they were living in a lighthouse, they were very far away from anything. They couldn't just get to the store anytime they needed, so they really needed to live off the land. That's one type of thing that we're trying to showcase here is, you know, our region specifically here. So things that they ate, and an upcoming exhibit that will feature our cherries and our cherry growing in this region, and the water, and how that, you know, completes everything that we do here.
Right.
So.
All right, and in addition to all that's going on here, you have something called the Anchor Ball. Or wait a minute, no you don't. It's called something else now, but this is a big deal for you.
This is a big deal for us. We have completely revised our annual event. And so now it's called the Annual Hands-On Learning Auction, which stands for AHA, like AHA, because what we do here is inspire AHA events in children and AHA moments. So it really fits perfectly, and we have that coming up. And the format of the fundraiser is going to be a silent auction and a live auction and some dancing and dinner and games, and led by a speaker, which we have a world-renowned speaker here in our midst, Mr. Joe Sanak from Mental Wellness Counseling, and he'll be giving a talk and playing a game and talking about the importance of learning through play and inspiring aha moments in children and what that means for them later in life. So we're really excited about it.
Lisa, thank you very much for making time for us.
Thank you. Come back anytime. And if you guys haven't been here in a long time, as you can see, a lot has changed. Come in and I would love to give you a tour.
At the Great Lakes Children's Museum near Traverse City, I'm Vic McCarty for My News 26.